So welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking about PC Gamer's new release on the whole ARK Survival Evolved upgrade. Now there was a response from Jat, one of the devs, which is very interesting, building up to Friday where we expect we expect there to be some sort of response in the community crunch. This one I suppose is probably just around the release and they'll be doing like a big response on Friday. That's what the community are expecting. I'm very interested to find all of this out. We're going to be reading through this together and interested to see what you guys think about it. All of the biggest outlets have been talking about it, and I've seen IGN make videos on it and stuff, so I'm sure Wildcard are going to do a response. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get in with PC Gamer's response and Jat's on this new upgrade. So, it starts off with free ARK Survival Evolved upgrade, turns out to not be free, and a lot of players are mad. So, ARK Survival Ascended, as the Unreal Engine 5 version is known, will cost $50 and the only version with official server support when it launches. After teasing a free Unreal Engine 5 powered upgrade to the 6-year-old ARK Survival Evolved in January, developer Studio Wildcard said on Friday that players will actually have to pay for it if they want it, and fans, as you might expect, are not happy. Now, the Unreal Engine 5 tease a couple weeks back is referring to in the works complete free upgrade / remaster of ARK Survival Evolved's Unreal Engine 5. Studio Wildcard co-founder Jeremy tweeted in January, "Not a cinematic. We haven't officially announced the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade yet because there's other major things we want to show then as well." The official announcement of ARK Survival Evolved Ascended as the Unreal Engine 5 remastered known arrived last week, but notably without the free part. Instead, Wildcard says players will only be able to get it via an ultimate value bundle known as the ARK Respawn Bundle, which includes ARK Survival Evolved Ascended and the recently delayed ARK 2 for $50. The bundle will be available for purchase for up to 1 year, beginning at the end of August, and after that, ARK 2 and Survival Ascended will be available to purchase separately. The announcement has not gone over universally well with the fans. Some players are irritated by the prospect of having to repurchase the game at full price to get the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade, while players on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 consoles are being left out in the cold completely. It's also sparked a debate over whether Studio Wildcard is struggling to pay for the development of ARK 2. Some of the posters in this Reddit thread defend the move, saying the cost is really for an ARK 2 pre-order, but that defense isn't really flying, and ARK 2 isn't expected to arrive until the very vague end of 2024. And in the meantime, there's simply no other way to lay hands on ARK Survival Ascended. Making matters even worse, the official servers for ARK Survival Evolved will be taken offline when Survival Ascended launches, meaning players that who would rather avoid the expense and continue playing the original game will be very restricted in how they can do so. So this is it here, it's quoted, "At that time, the final save data for ARK Survival Evolved official servers will be uploaded for players to rehost their own servers or play in single player / non-dedicated, as well as slightly earlier snapshots," Studio Wildcard said. "You will be able to play on single-player, non-dedicated, player-dedicated, and unofficial servers, and ARK Survival Ascended will have its own fully supported official network for all platforms." And of course, there's the simple fact that the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade was promised as a free update, as we said. And then this is just some stuff they're talking about what Redditors, people on obviously Reddit have been talking about, about it being completely free. I feel like Jeremy, because I feel like if he deleted the tweet, I feel like it would be worse. So I definitely agree 100% with him, like keeping this update for free, keeping this tweet up there, because then you kind of have to, if you backtrack on something, you kind of have to explain it rather than just hiding from it. So I think the fact that he left it up is very, in that sense, is good of him, because a lot of people, some people may have deleted it. You just never know what they're thinking about. But anyway, Studio Wildcard said ARK Survival Evolved and Survival Ascended will not support crossplay because the remaster would have undergone profound functional changes that prevent compatibility, which is fine, but taking down the official ARK Survival Evolved servers the day the Ascended goes live comes off as a little bit too far. In a statement sent to PC Gamer, this is the bit we're talking about. Studio Wildcard executive producer Jat, we all love and know Jat. Jat is an amazing, amazing guy. The thing with Wildcard is they have such great devs. I know someone would probably like clip that and meme that, but like they generally have some of the greatest devs. I've talked to Jat over the years, not like we're not like friends, if that makes sense, but like over Twitter and stuff. And he's always been great in the community. He's been in the community for such a long time. But anyway, so he said, this was a statement sent to PC Gamer. We have been really excited to deliver an incredible ARK Unreal Engine 5 experience. Admittedly, back in January, we got ahead of ourselves at that time. As the scope of the project increased, we hadn't yet realized the full-time development resources and cost needed to produce a complete next-generation remaster. Studio Wildcard also confirmed that players who want the Unreal Engine 5 version of ARK will have to purchase, obviously, the bundle, which is $50. So that is the statement from Jat. And, you know, I completely get that point of, you know, they didn't really understand at the time how much this is maybe going to cost, how much work needs to be put into it. But it all, for me, just seems a little bit too, like, last minute, if that makes sense. Being such a big studio now, I know they started as a small studio years and years ago, but you know, there's only some sort of way, there's only a certain amount of time you can keep saying, oh, you're a small studio, because at the end of the day, they've got huge people on board now, 8 years of experience, and that is why all of us as a community are so excited, because we know they've learned from their past mistakes, they've grown as a company, and the fact that this has been so close, January, it's now 8, it's only been like 2.5 months since this. I think I heard that someone said 60 days since the tweet, which is just which for me is just crazy to have that change there. And I think, to be honest, the best way just to go along with this is focus on just getting, I know I'm not a developer, but if it was possible, I just think focus on getting ARK 2 out there and use that as your biggest payment gain, if that makes sense. That's probably a better way of me saying it, because obviously they need to make money somehow, and be using that with ARK Survival, with ARK 2. Show us some gameplay, show us what it's all about, give us pre-orders, all of that stuff to get that money in, and then work on the ARK Survival Ascended version. Don't make it, I mean, even if it was a $10 upgrade with, you know, they've got their premium mods where where money can be made off premium mods, or just a different way than literally reselling this as a brand new game. And also, we've already paid over the years so much money for all the DLCs, to then having to go and pay for those DLCs again just hasn't been sitting well for me recently. And as I always say, I'm always trying to keep myself level-headed. I love Wildcard, and I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for Wildcard. But I just sometimes, for my community, I have to say what my thoughts and feelings are on this. So at least Jet has come out and said something. I personally think on the Friday, so coming up for the new community crunch, I think they will stand by this. I don't think they're going to change what they're doing. If they do, I think it would be great, and it generally would be such, what's the word? It would be, I think it would just be such a nice thing for the community to see this, because I just feel like a lot of people are feeling so lost, really upset, and I've never seen the community so, like, I was about to say the community divided. We're not divided. The community's come together amazingly. That's the other thing that I actually put out in a tweet. I've not seen the community this close. But because I was getting my words mixed up, I'm more like I've never seen the community so outraged at one time. Don't get me wrong, I've seen delays, I've seen people angry, I've seen people saying I've booked time off work and you've delayed this again. I've seen, so many different things, the fail of Atlas over time, there's been so much that's happened, but we've all stuck by this game. And I do feel like if they stick to this and don't really say much more on the matter than this has to be done, I just feel like it is really not fair to the community. I want you guys to let me know what you think about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm generally so excited for the release of, I want ARK Survival Ascended to be a thing. Just the way they've gone around with it and everything just doesn't, as I said, isn't really sitting well at the moment. But anyway, thank you for watching. leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video very soon.